Hello, welcome to this special World Cup edition of Insights with Bolu Atitonishola. The World Cup is getting better and better and better. Well, I think it's fair to say this is probably the most interesting World Cup group stages, at least that I've seen in my life. I don't know what happened in the 70s, 60s. Okay, I think I covered those tournaments when I was in heaven. But what we've seen so far has been interesting. And in Group C yesterday, we saw what you can call it a bit of a drama, surprise result, football, tackles, cards, and there were some good goals. The first game that happened in Group C, we saw Poland beating Saudi Arabia by 2 goals to 1. If you just saw the result, it didn't really speak about what happened in the game itself because Saudi Arabia were not pushovers. They went for the kill against Poland. Unfortunately, they couldn't get a goal. When it was 1-0, good goal from Lewandowski fighting hard, not allowing that ball go out, and he created the pass. And the interesting thing is, Saudi Arabia had a penalty late on in the first half, just before the end of the halftime, but they missed the penalty. Beautiful save there by Shenzhen, and even the better save from the rebounds. It looked a bit like his leg was off the line, but again, it has to be 100%, and the goal save was given to him. And Saudi Arabia gave everything, and in fact, they had about 5 shots on target, more than Poland, who scored 2 goals with 3 or thereabout. Unfortunately, their fight for an equalizer failed as they gave a gift to, of all people, Robert Lewandowski, who slotted the ball in to score his first ever World Cup goal, and now he's jumped up his side with Pele as one of the highest scorers in the international scene. Good game for them yesterday. And the other game did just see goals. He saw battles, he saw golazo, he saw fouls, tackles flying here and there as Argentina defeated Mexico 2 goals to 0. That was also another beautiful, good game. Both teams went for the gift from the blast of the whistle, and it felt like Lionel Messi was a bit quiet, but you know who Messi is. Even in the game when he's quiet, you don't give him a pinch of a chance. He will definitely get the goal, and he scored a beautiful goal just after the hour mark. A lovely drive from outside the box to give them a 1-goal lead, and in Mexico's push to get an equalizer, well, the second goal came, and a beautiful golazo from the young Enzo Fernandez to give the Argentine a 2-0 win over Mexico. Now they played 4 straight games. Of course, the last 3 were friendly matches, and Argentina are not considered a single goal. In fact, they've scored 10 goals in those games. So, beautiful win, needed win for Argentina. Now, a draw may still take them through in the next match, depending on the result of the other game. But when we get there, we'll talk about it. Let's move to the games in Group D, where Tunisia, African side, lost to Australia by a low goal. The goal came early on before the half-hour mark, and that was all Australia needed to win that game. Now they boost their chances to progress to the next round. And France against Denmark. That game showed why Denmark have beaten France in recent years. That was a game and a half. For me, so far, that's the most interesting thing in the World Cup group stages. We've had other interesting games, but most of the exciting ones were one-sided. But this one, both Denmark and France played good football. They went for each other. That was a lovely game. And the superstar for them, of course, has to be the young Kylian Mbappe. Got the brace for France. Scored the opening goal first. Christensen equalized for the Danish. And of course, Kylian Mbappe got the winning goal for them in 80 plus minutes. That was a beautiful game for France. And now we've had a team that have eliminated the home side, Qatar, and we've also had a team qualify for the next round, the defending champions, France. So beautiful, beautiful game in the Denmark and French game yesterday. France won that game 2 goals to 1. Let's move to the games today. In Group E, we have Japan taking on, for me, the worst performed side so far in this tournament, Costa Rica. Remember, they lost 6-0 to Spain, but it wasn't just about the loss, it was their display. And with Japan, I think Japan have everything it takes. Beating Germany has increased their confidence, has boosted their chances. And one thing is working for them, the speed, the pace at which their guys run at you. You know you are in for it. Unlike Costa Rica, who give false passes, sluggish, they are not there, have old men in their ranks, like Ruiz, Joe Campbell. I worry for Costa Rica. I think they are going to be eliminated after the game today because I don't see them picking even just a point against Japan. So I think I'll give all that to Japan. But the other game in the group is definitely the clash of the Titans between Spain and Germany. The last time these two sides met ended 6-0 in favor of Spain in 2020 in the UEFA Nations League, even though the first leg ended in the draw. In fact, the last 4 games between them, 6-0 win for Spain, 1-0 win for Germany, and the other 2 ended in 1-0 draw. Now, the last time they met at the FIFA World Cup in South Africa 2010, Spain won that game by a lone goal. When they met before then in the Euros, Spain also won that game by a lone goal. So in competition, Spain have the record over Germany. But those things sometimes don't matter. If Luis Enrique go for the same squad he played in the first game against Costa Rica, I think he will be in trouble. Playing as Pili on the right means he will be suspect in terms of pace. Playing Rodrigo in central defense, I think something will be missing in the middle of the park. And playing Asensio, yes, he's called in the game, but I don't believe he'll go for the same lineup. But he's the coach, that's why I get the box. Let's see what he will come out with. Germany know their back is against the wall. Else, if they don't want to face what they suffered the last time out, they must win this game. They have exciting players. Their problem is just teamwork. They don't have said Naby Jamal Musiala, Kai Havertz. They up front, they're still the legendary Thomas Muller is one of the highest scorers in the history of the World Cup. So they have the players. They just don't have the team synergy. They will need that against an exciting Spanish side. You know, you can't win 6-0 and not be overconfident against your opposition. So this will also be a very, very interesting and exciting game to watch. Let's move to the games in Group F. It will see last season's losing finalist Croatia take on Canada. If one team that lost and everyone was excited about in the first round, it has to be Canada. They played beautiful football. Unfortunately, they missed a penalty that cost them in that game. And against Croatia, who drew their first game, Croatia know if they want to replicate the form of last season, this is the game they need to win. Canada wants to make a statement. They want to score their first World Cup goal. They want to pick their first World Cup win here. So it's going to be tough and hard. But I think based on their performance in the first game, they have what it takes to do that. And we have our African side, Morocco, taking on Belgium. Well, let's put it this way. The first time and only time these two sides met in a friendly game, Morocco won that game 4-1. Obviously, it's a different generation entirely for both Morocco and for Belgium. I think Belgium will join the likes of France to qualify for the next round with a win against Morocco. Unfortunately, I doubt Morocco will pick up the points in this game. So let's run through the fixtures for today. In Group E, Japan, I think they'll walk past Costa Rica. Spain, Germany had to call. It is very difficult to call. I won't be shocked if this game ends in a draw. In Group F, we have Morocco taking on Belgium. I believe it's straight win for the Red Devils. And the last game, Croatia and Canada. Canada will still play well, but I believe Croatia will do enough to pick up all 3 points. So you've heard it right there, my call, my predictions, and thank you once again for tuning into today's edition of the special World Cup edition of the Insight to Bolo. Please like, share, and the most important thing is subscribe. Subscription is absolutely free. So we'll come here another time. Have a beautiful spot today. Bye.